Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a very requested tarot reading that is for this boy group called We. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I asked someone to actually educate me about how to pronounce it, and this person told me that actually it wasn't pronounced as way, like read it like that as way. It was more like pronounced like we. So I hope I'm doing it right. Please bear with me if I don't. Um, and also, I want to take this moment of that I was doing some self-reflection while I was taking the picture of this spread, and I was like getting everything ready to share it with you. And I was thinking sometimes that I really appreciate the subscribers, the people that consume my content and that give me really positive feedback. I know that probably my videos are not actually that elaborated. I actually I'm still in the process of getting a new camera so that I can film while I'm shuffling the cards and while I'm like doing the reading on live, so you can at least see me like unfold the cards. But nevertheless, I feel content with the response of people, and I do appreciate your patience. I know that sometimes probably the quality is not the best, so I am working on it. I'm working to actually get better, to give a better content, but from now on I'm really happy with the response, and I appreciate that you still come to my channel and watch my videos. I know that they may be a bit boring sometimes because of of like that there's only one image here, so I hope that you are enjoying it nevertheless, so thank you. So let's start with this group that actually I don't know nothing about, because I only from what I could see in the picture that I selected is that they are 6 members. So actually I'm really excited to read for them because they seem like pretty, like, are they rookies? Because I feel like that way. So let's see a bit about the cards that came out for them. They got the Page of Swords in reversed, 10 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the card of the Oracle of the Chakras. The card that came out, it's Enlightenment. So yes, very deep and very emotional, this group. I actually can see here a lot of emotions and a lot of ideas, a lot of directions, different ways that they are going to go. I think that they are in the process, or they are in this state where actually they are like starting to figure out exactly, like experimenting and figuring out what style they want to do next. I don't know if they are promoting right now, if they are having like a comeback, or if they're having some content released. I do not know much, but because here, from what I can see in the cards, I only see like this very emotional bond between each other, and also a lot of discussion of ideas and for the future. But I actually don't see much action. Like if you ask me to actually be like, okay, what their next move is going to be, I don't see much action. I see that they are planning a lot, that they are like they are very ambitious, and I see like that this, I don't know what company they belong to, but I see that there's this sense of family, and that actually they are like fulfilling a very personal dream of theirs. So probably them debuting, or them being able to work and to be known is actually something like a dream come true. Actually, I know that for all rookie idols or for all trainees, becoming famous or becoming known is actually um, like a reason to celebrate. And it's something that they definitely work really hard to get to this instance. So I see them that they are very, with very like high expectations, but that they are surrounded by a lot of emotions. So they definitely are receiving a lot of love. So I don't know much about their fan base or about what the public perceives them, because actually I see them like really excited for the next step. So this is why I see them in this process of figuring out what can they bring to the audience that they haven't seen before, and they are very much invested, like emotionally, in this process. There's also, like, I think that they are also working on their dynamic, because even though there's a feeling of belonging, of family, actually starting with a page of source in reverse, it means that probably they are working on what's the best way for them to communicate better. Because I think that since I believe they're really young, so there are a lot of things that probably they are afraid to talk about or to say an opinion. For example, there's like a bit of shyness. I believe that the members' nature is very emotional at the same time, so it's like probably they are the kind of people that they are very highly intuitive, so they are very observant and they communicate through perceptions. And this could lead to misunderstandings as well. So this is why I think that they are being coached or they are being educated to speak up more, to be able to put your ideas or your opinions or your thoughts, uh, like speak about them, like say it out loud. Because if they their desire is to be very strong, like a family, to build this very strong force together. But they definitely need to start like speaking up about how they feel, because if they do not do that, then they can easily become like manipulative, or they can begin to be misunderstood by others. So I think that I don't know if maybe the higher ups or someone that is in power is like, okay, we need to teach these kids to actually communicate better, and not only among them, like with each other, but also when it comes to interviews and when it comes to probably, I don't know, having like different award shows or presenting or being in the public. Because I also have the feeling here with the card of the Ten of Cups that it's this very family environment. It seems like they get along really well with each other. I mean that they perceive each other like a safe space, like a safe place, actually. So maybe for them to get out to the public or to actually go to unknown places or territories or circumstances is a bit overwhelming for them yet. They can have a very like shy nature, in the sense that, of course, that they are trained. They do take acting lessons, so they do have a training in showing the best side of themselves. So probably if you see them on camera or interacting, you will see them like in a very like high spirit, like in a very good mood, very, very vivacious, very vibrant energy, very loud, very happy, very funny. but actually inside of them there's a lot of insecurities still about, you know, they are probably a bit overwhelmed or a bit intimidated about how the people perceive them. So they are a bit like too uh, self-aware. You know, they are like, okay, I have to behave right, or I have to say the right things, you know, because they definitely are like showing themselves from their nature, but at the same time there's a bit of fear of what if I made a mistake, you know. But in this sense, I think that they are being guided by a very wise person. I see a female here. I'm not sure if she's a CEO, but this is a female that is very influential with the voice. Actually, she's like this kind of mother figure, but more like a mentor, actually, because I see her being very, very devoted to the voice and very like concentrated on them, but at the same time she's not that uh, affectionate, in the sense that she doesn't play the motherly role. You know, she does have like an emotional connection with them, but she's very strict. She's very logical. She's very straightforward, and she wants them to succeed. So she probably is like some kind of planner or something like, or someone like that, that actually is in charge of like you know, testing them and being like seeing their evolution individually and as a group, and trying to also like mentor them into new tactics, new abilities, new knowledges as well. And she's also very intelligent and is very intellectual. So she's also working on herself to actually being able to come out with a lot of new ideas. I think that since I see this Queen of Swords here, you know, and I see her like the Queen of Swords is very, it's like a visionary. She's always looking ahead. She's always looking at the future. So I think that her intention with them is to actually um, like inspire them to bring something new to the table, because I think that, like I always mention, this industry is very competitive. It's very competitive, so they definitely need to bring some novelty, you know, not to get stuck in an average kind of achievement, you know, of being like, oh yes, we are known, or oh yes, there are people that like our music, you know, being like more daring, being more like different, you know, and also like opening a new path for them, you know, not following what the others are doing, you know, the formula that others are applying. They want to do something different, and I think that this female is one of the reasons why they are how they're going to achieve that, you know. I think that she is great at that. And there's also something very soon that is going to happen, is that they're going to get a dream come true. So I don't know if probably they are going to get an award, or they are going to get like a very important, at least for them, a very meaningful and important opportunity. Um, and they are going to be really excited about it, really excited about it. But here with the Seven of Cups, definitely I can see a lot of naivety in them, a lot of innocence in their perception of the success that they are having. I think that here with the Seven of Cups, I feel like they probably could be like winning some kind of opportunity or award or recognition or opportunity to promote themselves more. But there's always a catch, you know, because the Seven of Cups, it's like imaginary options, you know, like I always tell you about the Seven of Cups. that you have the 7 cups over there, that they have, it's like you have 7 wishes, you have 7 options and you have to choose one. And actually they are all flying in the sky. So it's like it's like it seems like it's like um inspired by this very elusive and dreamy and hallucinatory almost kind of state and environment. So it's like probably you think that you have the 7 options to yourself. So you are in awe, you are like, wow, like all these are for me. And actually, probably, like I always say, probably out of the 7, only 1 or 2 are the real ones. So I think that in this sense, they are so grateful, and they have this such a very innocent spirit still, that they are so like they are very impressed, by the possibilities of actually being more known and being recognized. But I think that definitely they need to keep their eyes open. This is an advice that I would like to give to them, because I think that they don't have to lose their sense of reality, because I think that. Not all things that shine are gold. So they need to be a bit more like realistic, especially not to get disappointed, and not to be like, oh, I wanted this to be this way, and actually it turned out to be a lie. So I think that, but they are achieving like step by step, they are achieving what they are aiming for. So there's a sense of pride, and there's a sense of feeling like they are in the right place, like they are, like this is meant to be. So I like them. I like their vibe. I'm going to listen to their music to see what style they have. um and then the card from the Oracle of the Chakras, it's the card of enlightenment. So see, this is what I was mentioning. I think that at the end, they are going to always be able to absorb a lot of wisdom. This is why I think that these young men are really they are very exceptional, actually. Like their energy is really loving, their energy is pure, like I mentioned. It's very like they could potentially have a lot of good influence on their fans, on or the audience. They have like they have a certain charisma that is much more, it's deep, it's deeper than just charisma. It's more like being angelic kind of vibe, but not from this angelic, from being like, oh, they will have like this sweet guy or this sweet voice kind of concept. No, it's not about their style, it's not about their style of music, it's not about the way they behave. It's more about them, what they promote. Probably the lyrics or the music has like this element of being inspiring, and like inspiring people to feel enlightenment at some point. So you definitely need to pay attention to the lyrics as well, because there's something about them that they are coming with a message that is really powerful, and at the same time that has a lot of deep meanings. So and also in this process of them becoming famous or recognized, they are going to get more in touch with their individual gifts. I believe that they are very gifted in the sense that they have a sort of perception, they are very sensitive. So, and I think that each one of them share this kind of vibe. And when they are together, it seems like it's becoming stronger. So their energy is really interesting. I definitely like it. But like I mentioned in the beginning, I see a lot of cups and I see a lot of swords. So they are in the creative process. They are connecting with their talents, they are connecting with themselves, with their inner resources. So definitely they need to work a bit more probably in in being more like active, like aggressive a bit more, because it's like I don't know if maybe they are preparing something, but they are in the process of ideas, and it's like their imagination is flying really high. But actually I need their energy to get a bit more grounded, because I see like a lot of daydreaming and a lot of imagination, but I need them to to do more. um, and actually, I think they will, because they are guided by someone that is very smart. So it's nice. And this doesn't mean that they're not working. They are working. It's just that I think that I would love to see in the future a bit more probably fire energy, or a bit more of earth energy, so I can see that they are having actually the results, the physical or the material results that they are looking for, because we want them to get paid, or we want them to actually have some kind of retribution, and here I see them like them pouring all their heart and soul in the process, and actually not probably because if they are rookies, probably because they are in the process of where actually they are not making a lot of money. So this is why I don't see any pentacles here, because I don't see like money, but definitely they are very motivated, and I like their energy. And probably among them there are a lot of true musicians. There are probably some of them are into playing an instrument, or actually that are they are really connected with the artistic side of themselves. So you can expect a lot of interesting material from them, and made by them. So it's interesting. Let's see what the future holds for them. So here with the Enlightenment card, I love it. I love it for them. I think that their message is going to be very, very powerful, and it's going to resonate at a very deep level with the audience. So people are going to remember them for this style, for this impact. Impact is not only about looks or about sounds that are quote unquote popular. Sometimes you can have a group that actually, yes, they have a lot of visuals, or they have like a very strong sound and distinctive sound that is like stuck in your head, but behind that there's not much depth. There's not much um like there's no intensity, there's no deeper meaning. And I think that in the case of this group, there's a deeper meaning inside, behind everything they do. They are very spiritual at the same time, so I like it. Um, Actually, this is something that it reminds me a bit about BTS energy, especially when they just started, that they probably didn't have like the higher productions, or the glamorous stage, or the props, or the decorative, but they had soul. Their lyrics, and the content, and the way they connected with their fans was very intimate. And this is why they are who they are today, and this is why ARMY is who they are today, because of this strong connection. And I think that it's it has the potential of having that sort of intense connection with their fans. So it's bigger, and it's more meaningful than just appearing on a top show or appearing on or ranking, being number one, you know. I think that it's much more about creating a long-lasting connection and experience with the fans. So yes, and I see them happy. I see them that like they're just starting, but I see them like really committed with whatever they are doing to be a better version of themselves. You know, they're really excited. Their energy is really new. Is really they're really happy to be doing what they do. You know, and this is uh, and since I sense them that they are very emotional, I don't know if maybe the fans or some fan can let me know. Probably they have like moments where they actually can cry a bit or get emotional about debuting or about being part of the industry. So they're really grateful also. So yes, let's root for them. Let's see what they bring in the future. So let's send them good vibes and wait for their journey to actually be really successful. So yes, guys, this is all I have for the group WeI. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please, if you do, don't forget to give it a like. It would mean a lot to me. So thank you so much for being here. Bye.